We are live Saturday night. I don't know. I don't watch Saturday Night Live. I really never have. Uh, but hi, everybody. Lisa Fry with our 5 minute morning reading. Um, hmm. I didn't put makeup on this morning. Uh, I did something. I did some self care this morning, and I'm not going to brag, but I polished my nails. I'm going to brag. I polished my nails, which is so weird for me for having done nails for 20 years. For me to get up in the morning and feel like, ooh, I want to be a girl today and polish my nails was a big deal. So I didn't stop there. I polished my toenails too. I don't know what the heck's going on. I'm turning into a girl. Um, anyways, good morning, everybody. Hello. Hello. uh, it is a beautiful Christmas Eve, right? Tomorrow's not Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve. And also, by the way, it's Sam's birthday tomorrow. He is a New Year's Eve baby. And so I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow. I just needed, I don't know, I needed to polish my nails for some reason. It was I've been thinking about it for a while. And I know I have to, it's like one of those things I have to plan. Good morning from Canada, Teresa. Different way to spell your name. Different way to spell your name. So good morning, everybody. If you could share one time, that'd be fabulous. We are going to do pull a card here. Your niece's birthday is today. I feel bad for people that have birthdays right here at the end of the year. You know, and I guess it's every day we should be happy. Every day we should be rejoicing in the loved ones and making them feel like it's their special each day. But sometimes we fall apart on that, and that's the thing. Love the scarf, but you can't see what's on the scarf, right? I'm going to show you what's on the scarf. This is another scarf that I purchased in Montana. I'm trying to see who it's made by. They sold out so quickly. I was so lucky to get one. You're going to crack up when you see this because I was missing Hawaii some kind of bad when I bought this scarf. Isn't it the cutest thing you've ever seen? It's little skeletons with tiki men. So, yeah, I do have some unusual scarves, but thank you. This one is one of my favorites. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Being before Christmas is kind of poopy, yeah. Oh, good. Tammy received her package yesterday. If you guys are receiving your packages, would like to know just so that we know you guys are all getting all of your stuff and it's showing up. That is super important to us, and there's nothing we can do about it if it's in the mail. Surfing skeletons, right? It's so cute. But we do like to know when you get it. So yay, Tammy. I'm glad you got your stuff. That's awesome. Everything intact, I hope. I try to pack everything extremely careful. I'm a little on the slimmer side for the tape than when I started. Anybody that got some of our first packages from our Mystical Crystals will tell you that we invested a lot of money in tape. Now I'm just packing everything in really neatly and just making sure it gets there to everyone. I know. I have a huge rack of scarves. I want like 12 decks of cards resell. Yeah. Every once in a while we'll drop the price like $1. But I mean for $10 for a deck of cards, and the playing card size. So they're easier to shuffle. Like if just as an example, now I thought I purchased some of these, but they have not come in yet. The saran wrap. Yeah, we use saran wrap in them now. Not saran wrap per se, but it's a packing doohickey thingy. This deck of cards right here, which we'll pull from this morning, obviously, is Spirit of the Animal Oracle. Still waiting. Linda's still waiting on her package. I can't even imagine how backed up the post office is. Can you guys hear me? What the hell? I hope you can see me again. But I have to shuffle this way, lengthwise, and it's a little difficult until you really get used to it. I know I froze for a second. because I can't even wrap my hands around this way to shuffle. So yeah, I froze. I think I'm back now. So I do like the playing card size. I really do. Uh, it comes with a code on the back that you can download and get the. They say it's still in Tulsa. Yeah, a lot of people say that it's still in Tulsa. They must be really backed up. Must be a major hub. There's a huge lag. So we're going to keep it short this morning. Good morning, Christy Elliott. Good morning, Christy Elliott. I need to book a time with you to sit and chat so we can sit and have a chat about what I need to do next. We're going to pull from this morning, you guys. Has anybody else been getting like old friends dropping in dreams? I have been having these dreams pop up in the morning and what makes me think about it, and it's probably why there I am lagged again. There I am sitting there looking like my clothes. What in the world? I am not amused. I am not amused. I am not amused at all. It's not funny. I closed out and came back in because it shut me off again and then shut my camera off. I hope my camera's not pooping out because, well, Odin has chewed on it a couple times. And if you've ever had a Great Dane take your camcorder and use it as a chew toy, it doesn't do so hot. So yeah, I've had a couple people that really just have been in my thoughts, and actually two in particular, old customers, and maybe it's why my nails are polished. I don't know. There's times I do miss. Matter of fact, I miss a lot of people from Farmville, and there was a lady named Dick. I don't know if Tammy remembers Dick or if she knew Dick. Her dad wanted a son, so they named her Dick, and she was much older. Oh, okay. So this is why we're going to talk about this. All right. Okay. I can't see. Can you see me? I can't see your name, but I can see. Can you see me? See, just like that. So here's the thing. I guess we're going to talk about this morning because it's been on my mind all morning. Okay. I was told to stay in my own lane. I was told to stay in my own lane many, many years ago by a physician. I don't know why we're going to talk about this, but it seems important, so we're going to do this. Nail technicians, you know what? We go to school. I don't know if you guys can see me. I don't know if you guys comments. Can you see me? Can you see me now? Gonna hold for a second. There we go. Okay. Good morning. We see people as when we're doing nails. Good morning, everybody. And this is about somebody's health. So, okay, good. Somebody needs to be paying attention to somebody's health. So this is why we're going to talk about this. Tammy, do you remember Dick? I don't know if you knew Dick or not. That was what was her nickname. Everybody called her Dick. She was an old Southern lady. I wouldn't call her a Southern belle. I'd just call her Spunky. And the other one I think of is Phil. I don't know if you know Phil, Sarah, if you knew Phil. She was a teacher. She was a professor at Longwood. She was so spunky. She was a wonderful person. But this is about Dick this morning. And thank God Aaron's not on because this would go south so quickly. I was told to stay in my own lane. And we saw these people. No mail yet. We saw Absolutely, Lori Spears. We were taught in school, and now mind you, I went to school in 1990 for nails. Okay, I did nails for a long, long, long time, and but I saw Dick every day, or not every day, but every week for several years. And we can't hear you. Can anybody else hear me? I know you can because I'm talking about nails, and somebody said nails is a good indicator. So one day Dick came in to get her nails done. She got a manicure. That's all she got. She didn't get anything spectacular. She got her nails trimmed. She got her nails taken care of. They were polished. They were so cute. She always got Mystic Mauve. It was great. Okay. She'd come in and she sat down. I took her nail polish off and her fingernails were blue. And I don't care if you do nails or not. If somebody's fingernails are blue, you're going to notice it. But I had seen her nails and felt her hands because there's a specific, I can even still feel her hands. And I know that I have her here with me. This is why we're doing this. And you just learn these people because they become part of your world. And she came in and I took her nail polish off and I was like, well, her daughter always brought her because she was very elderly. Her daughter brought her in. And I said, hey, hold on 1 second. And I got up and I went over and I talked to her daughter. And I said, hey, I'm not trying to alarm you or anything, but there's a definite color difference in her nails today. And if it were me, if she were my mother, I would take her in and get her checked out. And yeah, Lori Spears, you're totally right. It's about a lack of oxygen. When the circulatory system changes in the body, the nails are affected. And you can see in the extreme extremities, really quickly if there's an issue. So her daughter took me seriously. Thank goodness. She took me seriously and she took her to the doctor. And her blood pressure was really wonky and super low. And there was an issue. But yet the doctor felt like he needed to take the time to tell me to stay in my own lane and mind my own business. I'm just a nail technician and I know nothing. What the hell? Okay, I'm not a doctor. I was not a doctor, but I noticed a change. And she could have had a very, very serious issue if I hadn't sent her in. But yet somebody said, you don't have the schooling. You're not smart enough. Don't tell me if there's a change in somebody you see every week. Now, this isn't to say I felt slighted. I did feel slighted at the time. And I probably still feel a little slighted just because, we all have observations that we make and we know our bodies and we know people that we see constantly. But the thing here is, as I want everybody to be paying attention to the elderly loved ones. There's a reason that Dick is coming across right now with this story. I've had this in my brain all day long. Okay. All morning long. And my concern for her was absolutely sincere. When she passed away, we were all devastated. We were all he didn't catch it, of course, because I saw her all the time. He saw her once every 3 months. I saw her all the time. So it's not about that. It's about, please pay attention to your elderly. Make sure that you're paying attention to the little things and not just brushing it aside. Because sometimes they're not going to notice a difference. They just may be tired, but you may be able to catch something that just seems wonky about them. And that's what I'm supposed to tell you guys today. Pay attention to your loved ones, your elderly loved ones, even not elderly. I mean, we know that things happen to younger people as well, but this definitely is about somebody that there's health concerns, heart concerns about, that you need to be paying a little bit more closely attention to. You have someone that's you've been concerned with too, Mindy. It's it's a legit thing. If we see a difference, if I was her daughter and I said, that don't look right, and I took her to the doctor, it would have been fine. But since I was somebody that was what he considered to be under him, I was an underling. It was a different story. But I'm glad you have a great doctor, Lori. It's so important. It is. We just blame it on, we tend to blame it on getting older. And, your grandma was 92. She knew something wasn't right. We know our body. We do. Been told to stay in my own lane many times. I asked the doc once, I'd get his license out of a Cracker Jack box. He was an asshat. I love our people. That's so funny. That's so funny. That I just needed to pass that on. Sandy had a similar situation with an elderly client. They are those changes can, oh, absolutely. Those changes can be much, much deeper than just a fingernail color. And it had to be significant enough for me to go, okay, an elderly person is going to have some variations in their colors, especially if their hands are cold. Okay. I know this. I did it a long time. But to be blue was a different story. So anyways, your doctor wasn't happy with your intuition, right? They don't understand, and it's okay. A lot of them don't understand. There's a lot of people that are going over to medical intuition and things like that. Matter of fact, I have somebody I'd like to interview as a medical intuitive for the membership. I think that would be very informative. I think we have quite a few people in our membership that could be, and I'm talking about the late bloomers. The My Mystical Life. If you go to My Mystical Life, you can hit the late bloomers tab. We have weekly classes that are live and all that. Hey, Ellie Coyle, it was so much fun getting on with you last night, girl. I know it was very spontaneous, but it was a lot of fun. And sometimes we need that spontaneity. Look, I polished my nails, Ellie. I feel like a girl. Okay. I've had readers tell me to have my breast checked. Yep, cysts that had punctured and benign, but still took me that. Yeah, you take it to get it checked out. Yeah. Hi everybody. Hi Lisa Caputo. Liz Caputo, sorry. And I knew that too. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't pay us to stay in our own lane, does it? How awful would we have felt if we had a feeling about somebody and then all of a sudden we didn't act upon that, and it's somebody close to us. And of course, we don't interfere with, we don't just walk up to somebody in the street and say, oh my God, I think you're sick. We don't do that. That's rude. It's rude. And it shows you're in somebody else's energy when you're not supposed to be. Is that from, shut up, Ellie. Shut up. It's not for my TV appearance. I made my TV appearance. So what Ellie and I are joking about is, okay, so for years and years, I actually kind of stopped getting psychic readings because I would have, every time I get a reading, people would go, you're going to, like, everybody's going to know your name and you're going to be on television and blah, 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 blah. It made me super nervous because it was people that didn't know each other. Anyways, so I always like getting readings from Ellie because, if Ellie has something to say, and then the other day she spit out of her mouth, I feel like you have something big coming. You're going to be on TV, blah, blah, blah. So we're laughing about this, right? I'm going, oh, come on, Eddie. And because I have no desires to do anything huge like that. I just want to enjoy what I do and have fun with the community. And no, not the Lisa Fry Show. And so yesterday, Donna Culverhouse says, I've got you on my 64-inch TV. And I'm like, no, that's too big. It's too big a screen. So I told Ellie, I said, there's my TV appearance. That's it right there. That's it right there. Don't forget, you guys, on the 9th, we are doing a interview with Prince. It is a YouTube. You hadn't heard that story. I'd never told Ollie. I don't tell anybody that really generally. Now everybody knows, but I just, it's to me, it felt like farming the ego. And I'm like, I don't even know how all these people come up with it, but it felt like I would be farming the ego if I felt like I was, if I was aspiring to be on TV. It's not it, I just love doing what I do. But it was, anyways, it was just such a funny coincidence. And then Donna was like, my TV. And then she sent me screenshots of it. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna pull from Spirit of the Animal Oracles. Really beautiful deck of cards, you guys. Too big to actually shuffle any other normal way. So let's pull that card. And this is my 5. That's definitely not what your guides meant, Ellie. You guys, we're gonna pull a card. This is supposed to be our 5-minute morning, right? Sam's like, sure, 5 minutes. I'll see in 5 minutes. Oh my goodness, I haven't even seen all of the cards in this. Look at Donna, she's chuckling. I was hoping that you were my scapegoat there on that Donna, where I could go, yeah, Donna said I was on TV. They were done. Okay. So this is today's uh, card, and it's quite beautiful. This is beautiful, and it's a way. They're like, show it to us. I'm reading it. And I believe this 100%. The 5-minute cards, they never go for 5 minutes. You know that, right? You know that. Would you take your take on Sylvia Browne, real or fake? Would love for you to channel her. Start with 30, then come back a few minutes every day. I know it's like cigarettes, right? Here, let me put thank you guys for subscribing to YouTube. We're not real big on YouTube yet. We're working on it, but we've really kind of grown. I haven't even really been over that way, talking very much, but we are on YouTube, and Prince is on the 9th. We're interviewing Prince on the 9th at 7 p.m. Central. He's so much fun. He's got this great energy. So this is about the owl, you guys. Isn't that a stunning card? This is about realizing the magic within. And I'll let you read it. Why? Because I'm going to Vanna White it. There we go. Let's see. Vanna White it. Okay. Choose to know your truth because you can open your inner vision. You can see through the deception. And we're going to talk about this in a second. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Ooh, I like that. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. How many lines in this pertain to everybody on here? Rise up. Rise up, you guys. So many of us revolve in what's behind us, and it creates anxiety, health issues, crap, corruption, horrible thoughts about yourself, horrible thoughts about other people. Rise up above all that. I'm going to put it on a freaking coffee mug, and it's going to be in our morning. And if you think I'm kidding, I'm not. It's going to have that owl on it too. Not that owl. I actually have an owl on on our mystical crystals that'll be on it. He's the spirit of God within it. That's all. I just love Angus. Angus is so adorable. Good morning, Emily. Rise up. Why? Because magic is your birthright. We can call our intuition whatever we want to call it, but doesn't magic sound the best? We are magical. Every single one of us is magical, even the grouchy ones, right, Emily? Emily Kent, do you know that Richard is taking my next intuitive development class, which starts in January 5th. He's taking the intuitive development class, the 3-month class. I can't believe it. He told me he would. I'm trying to raise his vibration, man. I have a very grouchy son. He's very grouchy. I don't know what the hell. I don't know. We didn't poke him with sticks or anything when he was a kid. I swear. Not that I know of. Choose to know your truth. This is Sandy Lisinski. This is a community card. This is for everybody. In the mornings, I try to pull a card. Oh, Pamela, yes, get rid of that migraine. I try to pull a card in the morning that will cover everybody. Jamie Ellen, good morning. I love that. Thanks. Why do I treat myself like a regular old muggle when I know I'm magical? Right? We are magical. If you didn't have the word intuition to label seeing things and hearing things, and we'd fall right into Harry Potter, wouldn't we? Would fall right into Harry Potter. I have a wand. Who has a wand? And I'm not joking. I have a wand, but I use it. And I'll tell you how. Who has a wand? Give me a, I do. If you have a wand, because you may have a wand and you don't realize it. Beautiful deck of cards. Oh my gosh, I'm hungry. Andrina Day, I'll rise up like the wind. I'm not. Vicky, is he a grouchy from gnome energy? I've read a few that are just naturally grumpy. I don't know. I don't know. He is very much an earth energy though, so I wouldn't be surprised. That he's very much an earth energy. Very much an earth energy. He takes on other people. He vibrates exactly like I do. So his vibrational level, he picks up all sorts of energy and emotions, and then he doesn't know how to process them. So it's very difficult for him to process. He doesn't show emotion very well at all. He sucks at it. He's really bad at it. Your daughter has a wand. Your son made wands. Beautiful. You have a Harry Potter one. It's still good. It's still, and I'm going to tell you how you use it. You made a wand from a big weed stem. Perfect. So warm. We've been barefoot for the last 2 days. Thanks, Amber. I'm barefoot too, but it's because my toenails are polished. Okay. Started singing when she pulled out that. It's a beautiful card. Paulette has a wand. And you know what, you guys? It's valid. It's valid. What do you think? Rise up and take your place. I love that. You have one somewhere. Crystal wands. Heidi is totally on point there. Elizabeth, Lindsay, good morning. I love your hair. I've been fiending for your hair. I've seen it on your little picture. It's gorgeous. Tammy has a wand. Isn't it amazing? We think that maybe it might be a singular thing, and we don't. Why would we have a wand? During meditation under the full moon, stars, and sunset last night, I've seen lots of white flashes of light. Super magical. Oh, that's beautiful. Down in New Zealand. I want a wand, just haven't found the one for me. Understand that. I use wands as a pointer in class. Oh my gosh, I love that. Lori Spears. She's a music teacher. I love it. I wish my teacher would have been my teacher. Okay, I'm not complaining. I had a great cool teacher. Emily is like, ain't that the truth? New subscriber on YouTube. Yay. And thank you. By the way, if anybody joins from Periscope, I don't know what's going on, but Periscope is closing down in a couple months. So I don't know what's happening there. And I'll rise up. I would like tomorrow morning when I get on, I'm going to ask everybody how you rose up today. I want to know how. Good morning, Jennifer Vaughn. I want to know how you took a moment to rise up today, how you rose above something that you didn't yesterday. We're going to start doing this. I want to know how you guys are progressing and how you are changing your patterns. Okay, Lisa Street has a wand. So here's the thing. My wand is not right behind me. Stella, I have chats coming in from Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope. So you're not going to see them all, but if you're wanting to see everybody's comments, you can go to Facebook at My Mystical Life. It's a Facebook page. Nancy has a wand made out of a stick, a feather, and crystal. Yeah, when you teach how they like to be taught, Lori Spears, children are sponges. And here's, this is such there's so many weird things that can happen to you when you do this kind of thing that you never anticipated. My freshman junior high band teacher, I took the test that said that I had no musical aptitude and they wouldn't let me join band. and like that 5th grade test that you take, well, we took it. I don't know. They wouldn't let me join band because I said I had no musical aptitude. And this just tells you a little bit about my personality. It pissed me off. So I went to my grandma and my mom and I said, I really want to play the flute, but they told me I can't. And I get a lot of my traits from my grandma and my mom. So my grandma bought me a flute. My mom put me in flute lessons and I joined band first chair and I never left. I went all the way through high school, first chair. Don't tell me I can't do something. But my story actually was about our freshman science teacher, Mr. Matlock. Mr. Matlock, and this is good, and I'm sure we all have a teacher like this. Mr. Matlock did his very best to keep everybody engaged in class. Everybody in his class had a 90 or above, and it wasn't because he gave it away. That man quizzed everybody intensely at the beginning of every class every day. You had to pass that quiz every day. But he did some things that engaged everybody, and he just was so much fun that to this day, I can name almost every bone in the body in under 30 seconds. He baited us and said, if you can do this, I will give you a prize. And then pitted us against each other. And I'll tell you what, everybody in our freshman classes up till 1990 knew how to do that bone race for about a 10-year span. And we still do it. Matter of fact, I was talking to my friend about this the other day. So when you have a teacher that engages the students, that's when things change. Here's the problem. Now there's a lot of teachers that have to teach the curriculum, and there's very little time for fun. Unfortunately, Mr. Matlock passed away in 1990, and we were all devastated. Even though I graduated, I found out, and we were all devastated. But neat fact about Mr. Matlock, he, when Krista McCullough was in school to go in, because there was a competition, believe it or not, there's a competition to go on the space shuttle to go. The teachers all went that were approved, went to NASA to train. And the person that did the best went up at the space shuttle. He was in the second on the list. He was number 2 under Krista McCullough. So we could have lost him much sooner. And he was devastated. I'll never forget that day. We all congregated outside of his classroom. It was a horrible day. Anyways, so back to wands. I know, story time. It happens that way. So wands, whether it's a crystal or a pen, I wouldn't use the pen personally, but it is just an extension of your hand. So when we think of Harry Potter and using that wand, was the energy in the wand, or was it in the belief in the wand that brought that energy forward? It was actually within Harry and us all the time. And that's something about that card as well. That's why there's so much magic in us. It's what do we put our belief in? Do we put our belief outside of ourselves or inside of ourselves? This is deep this morning, and I'm going, what the hell? This is supposed to be 5 minutes. So make sure you're putting your belief where it needs to be. Yes, the wand is an extension of ourselves, and that is all a wand is. And it was no little secret little thing inside Harry's wand. It was Harry believed in that wand, and it made the magic more powerful, which is what makes us powerful. Absolutely. Believing in ourselves is really where that magic resides. Oh, your dogs flew down the steps of ice and half inch of ice. Oh, I can't stand putting my dogs out on ice. It makes me nervous. What makes me even more nervous is putting my horses out on ice. You want to talk about that, Bills? Okay. Lisa Phillips got thrown out of choir because I had no rhythm. I got thrown out of tap because I had no rhythm. I don't think they liked me as a kid. I totally seemed like a band member, smart and bubbly. I was a band geek. Not a geek. I was kind of like I was a what do they call those gothy kids nowadays? Emo, but before emo was a thing. Telling about myself. You see my pictures in those 80s hair. It's horrible. Horrible. Okay. I'm mad. Don't be mad. It was a lesson. Oh my gosh, it was a lesson for me. Curriculum rules. Curriculum rules. It leaves very little wiggle room for loving the children, really, and loving their growth, right? Okay. Nancy, that's what happened with you with the bassoon. I love the bassoon. I was small. No one thought I could play it. I played first chair in the Kansas City Youth Symphony. Wow. Won blue ribbons for solos, won in woodwind quartets and quintets, even marched with the darn thing. Really? So I'm right there. Can't tell you. I used the piccolo in jazz band. We did solo and ensemble. A friend of mine, she played the tuba and I played the flute. You want to talk about the oddest duet you've ever heard? But we rocked it and we got second place. Sometimes we have to step outside our box, right? We had a science teacher who would take us to a field at night for the stargazing. We would quiz every day on the constellations. It was great. Amber Allen, that is really amazing to go outside of their scheduled time to take time for those kids, right? Our school, although very, very, very small, I mean, very small, my graduating class was like 97. We had a planetarium. It still has the planetarium. And we have an Olympic-sized swimming pool. I mean, we were very, very blessed to go to the school we went to. Absolutely. Belief. It is about the belief, right? It was the belief in the energy. Still friends with the band director. He just retired. Where's my horn mouthpiece sheet music? My flute is right there and it needs to be retooled. I need to get it repadded because I'm going to take some lessons. I feel the need to bring music in. And I have Native American flutes. I need a new one. So if anybody has any Native American bird flute suggestions of anybody that crafts them, please let me know. I have some Scottish fifes. I actually started playing the bagpipes. I have a bagpipe recorder. Music, it just moves us, right? Now, I don't listen to a lot of music, but I do. My brother's very phonic. He was first chair trumpet, and he can listen to music and just play. It's the most amazing thing. I'm reading. I know there's no chance I'm going to do 5 minutes. It's not. How do you do that? I said this the other day. How do you pull a card and say, here you go, there you go, there you go. Oh my gosh. Now, can I do it? I probably could, but I'd feel really bad about it. Like people leave people away. I'm going to join your classes. I have to get better. You know, Lisa, I cannot tell you enough wonderful things about the students that we have had and we have coming in. We have an alumni behind us of almost 100 people now that have taken classes. And as a matter of fact, shoot, I need to get Junko. Her name's Junko. She is so adorable. The link, maybe she'll sign on tonight. Jennifer, I'm not sure for that last reading. I'm not quite sure. But I talked to her yesterday. She's an alumni. So, I mean, we have an incredible group of people. And what I love about our people is everybody raises everybody up. It's well, I don't think you do that very well. We don't put up with that because there is no benefit to saying you're not good. There is a benefit to saying, hey, maybe that's not correct, because we learn in our nose. We learn how to read, how to build ourselves up emotionally and intuitively through our nose. When we're building our confidence, we're building ourselves up emotionally, and our nose within a reading tells us if we're getting it correct or not. That's how we learn to connect our guides to our guides and get their information correct so that we are giving messages and helping others. And when we're helping others, then we feel better about ourselves because we start to see messages for them. And trust me, all the time, I'm getting messages. Who on here is a reader that feels like sometimes messages that we're giving other people like are totally for us at the same time? Because we have to learn. It's almost like doing energy work and passing on that healing, because we are going to heal ourselves first. Every time we do energy work, we're always going to heal ourselves first, and then it's going to move on. So it's the same thing with readings, I think. I think we get messages each time we do them and we go, oh my gosh. But you can't stop and go, holy crap, this is so totally for me. You have to take it in and go, I'm going to remember that and move on. Now I want a wand. You can use anything. Sam has a selenite wands. I have seen some that I just have purchased because I like them. My friend Allie, that when I'm home and we're doing shamanic healing together, she actually found an old stick. It's this huge old stick. It's in my house. It stays there for when she comes over. There's nothing remarkable about it except it's Allie's stick. Good morning. You had to do the bell because you couldn't read music? Oh, Lisa Street, I'm going to tell myself. I could not read sheet music until my senior year. Lori Spears, do not hate on me. I faked it. I could hear it once, and I memorized the sound of it, and I could replay it. And how I squeaked through challenges, I have no idea. But yeah. My senior year, we switched band directors, and he caught me. He gave me a sheet of music, set me in a room, and said, I want to see something. but I played it once and then I had it. Okay. When I marched, I normally play snare tenor. Cool. For the band, but contest my senior year, we had to march and with our bassoons. Actually, I was in marching band for a while, for about a year. I think I marched, and then I was in charge of the flag corps. Yep. It happened. Yep. Walked around school in those little skirts and everything. Our wands are painted, stained, and glittered. I love it. I love it. You woke up at 11:11 and 3:33. You have, Dennis, you have stuff coming, man. Stuff coming. You had 17 in your graduating class. That is wow. I took over for both my band teacher and general music teacher. Really? Wow. Liked and subscribe. Thank you. Music is the best vibrational therapy. Anna, who's not on today, is a music therapist, and gosh, I know her last name. I do, but she works out of Florida, and she is a therapist for children with a musical therapist. I think it's amazing. When I do get down to Florida to see my mom, I'm going to go meet with her in person, and we are I'm going to see what she does. And I'll do an interview with her because I think that is just truly amazing. Okay. Sandra Oaks, all you got to do is go here to join classes. Invest a little in yourself for Christmas. We slow stroll into you reading in 2.5 months. I don't think we've had anybody that just really can't connect. But most people are out reading and have it's about building confidence and knowing how to connect. That was 19 months ago. Oh my gosh, she blew up her brother's amp playing Jimi Hendrix Star Spangled Banner. I love it. Jennifer's getting a laptop. Jennifer and I chatted last night, so that's awesome. She's getting a laptop. We are fun people. Okay. Yay, new members. You guys don't forget, we also have late bloomers, healers, and intuitives, which is a really safe place. And we don't take crap. We don't take crap. We don't take trolls. We don't take people that are going to come on and post negative shit. It's just not necessary. Late bloomers, healers, and intuitives is one of our other groups. So you're welcome to go join that. I don't have a caption for that, but it is just late bloomers, healers, and intuitives. And we have some great discussions there, as we do within our private membership as well. The private membership consists of, I can tell you what our next classes are because I have it right here. I can't share the screen. I wish I could share the screen to show everybody the lineup that we have for January. It is crazy. It is crazy. I kind of looked at it and I had a little panic moment going, holy shit, when do I breathe? So Friday is Sam's remote healing session. That is usually a recorded thing, and it probably will be recorded. He does crystal healing with that, and we keep it as a recording so that you can go back and watch it at any time. That is in the gold and platinum memberships. That's on the first. On the second, we're giving away the Smoky Citrine Sphere. We try to give something really freaking incredible away each month. This is automatic. If you're in the 1111, you're still in on this. So our prices are 1111, 3333, and 5555. The 55 platinum comes with a tutor session as well. So you get a private tutor session. But this is what's being given away in the second. Our class on the third, our classes are live. So our weekly classes are done live, and then the recording goes up on the membership, so you can always watch it again, is on manifesting, because why not? By the way, you can also see all the classes we've already done. So the whole library is available to you. On the 4th is our very first mediumship class. That's another private class that you can find at My Mystical Life under the classes tab. It's mymysticallife.com. On the 5th is our late bloomers class, our very first class on learning how to work with your own intuition and become either more intuitive for yourself or a reader. On the 6th, we are going to do another live practice. That is done here on My Mystical Life. By the way, tonight at 6 p.m. Central, if you come to My Mystical Life on Facebook, Jennifer Vaughn is going to be moderating this evening, and she is going to be going through some of our alumni from the late bloomers classes that are going to be out there reading, doing 20-minute guest readings tonight between 6 and 9. So we try to go beyond just classes and give you that practical as well, where you can go out and get comfortable being online and having fun with people and interacting. On the 8th, we have an interview with Katja Matsovic from Italy. Wonderful and beautiful person. You don't want to miss that interview. On the 9th, we have two things happening. It's the Prince interview. And then on the 9th, also, we are having Practical Magic at 8. The Prince interview is on YouTube. Okay. So you have to be subscribed to YouTube, I think, to go watch it. I'm not sure, but it'll give you a reminder. And that one is at 7 p.m. And then at 8:30 p.m. On the intuitive, I think on the private membership page is, if you're in the private membership and the intuitive, we have a movie night tonight on that evening, which is the 9th, and that is with Aaron Kilmer, and it is Practical Magic. And that's kind of fun because we all joke up and crack up during it, and I love Practical Magic. This is just, we're getting to the 10th. This is what we have happening next month, you guys. It's crazy. The 10th, Crystal class with Sam. I'm not sure what it is. He'd have to inform me of that. That's at 7 p.m. That's a live class. The 11th is a mediumship class. The 12th is two things going on. That's the late bloomers second class on the late bloomers, because the late bloomers class is weekly for 3 months. And then at that evening is Isis's alumni within the intuitive development page group, that all the alumni get together and do practice readings for each other and share information. On the 13th is a shamanic question and answer. If you're in the shamanic apprenticeship, that is when that comes out. Oh, by the way, on the 1st, the apprenticeship comes out. I need to write that down too. The new class in the apprenticeship comes out. And then we're also doing an oracle card giveaway on that day. On the 15th, we do a guided meditation. And this is going to be an interesting one. This is actually not grounding. It's called going to ground. It is not grounding. It is taking a journey into your sacred space within the earth. And that is in the membership. On the 17th, anybody else going, holy shit, does Lisa breathe? On the 17th is our class on archangels. We're going to discuss archangels and our communication with them. That's a live class. On the 18th is mediumship. 19th is late bloomers. And then on the 22nd is our member spotlight, which is going to be Diana Bradley, because she won last month's giveaway of the blue melting sphere. On the 24th, we are going to be activating our personal Merkaba. If you guys have never done this, this is amazing. It will shift your energy into a new gear. On the 25th is mediumship. On the 26th, that's the last mediumship class, by the way. The mediumship class is only 4 classes. On the 26th is late bloomers. On the 27th is Jennifer again with her moderation of our guest readers that evening. And then the 30th, if you're in the shamanic apprenticeship, is a shamanic question and answer. Oh my God. That's just January. It is up on My Mystical Life. If you want to go see it, is a pinned post, I believe, on My Mystical Life. I better put this down, where you can go see everything that we have happening. And I think we're going to do, each month, we're going to do a different channel session, maybe a little bit more often than that. But this month on the 9th is Prince. And it is just, we're going to chat with Prince. And from chatting with him already, I think that his childhood brought on some physical ailments for him that he carried throughout his life, that he spent a lot of his adulthood trying to step away from. He became very, very spiritual and very much in connection, but it's the way it was supposed to be for him, because he is a very spiritual being anyways. And I have information on that we're not going to, I know, phew, right? It's just so much. It is yes, thank you, Jennifer. It is on the website and in the private groups. It's on Late Bloomers, My Mystical Life. It's been posted on my personal page. It's been, I have not put it up on the webpage yet, because I have to finish the newsletter and get that onto the webpage, which I'm going to figure out. I swear I'm going to figure it out, Lori. You just said you wanted to learn about the archangels. You know what? That's all this. Yeah, Christine, it's all on those pages. It's all over. Oh my gosh. It is I love Practical Magic too. Actually messaged Aaron and I said, hey, I need a date for the movie. And can we do Practical Magic? Let's just stop the debate. Let's just do Practical Magic. Oh my God. Vicky, how about you give me what you're going to give me, but make it PC, okay? Not, I mean, hey, not, you can talk about countdown. It's just you killing me. You're killing me. Is the new schedule already? Yes, it's the schedule's posted. The newsletter's not up. I've got to shake my dad's tree and get him on an article as well. Yes, if subscribed, you will see a reminder on YouTube. Awesome. You don't have to remember those dates. They're already listed. They're listed and down. And Vicky is reading tonight as well. Yes, yes. If you are in the platinum, if you're in the platinum level, Vicky, you get a free tutor session. I mean, it's not a free tutor session. It's worked into that. But if you're in the platinum level, there's a tutor session that goes with that. If you are if you just joined the class, I don't know what level you are, Vicky. I don't have it in front of me. I'll tell you what, though, we have that crystal sale coming up on New Year's Day at 2 p.m. And I had somebody this morning go, I'm not taking a chance. She jumped out and bought this really beautiful Cobaltian calcite. And we just had a bunch new Cobaltian come in. So, but we have some skulls coming up. You feel like you need to. Have you joined yet, Tammy? You're going to. You know it, right? If you haven't, you're going to. I already know it. I already see us laughing in class. Chris Stokes joined last night. Honestly, you guys, I have no idea how many people are in the class right now. Let me go look. I'll go look. Because I know a lot of people join at the last second, and that's fine too. Everybody does what they're supposed to do in their own time. Let's see how many people are in class. Oh, well, we have 10 so far. That's a good class already. Our last class, we had about 10 to 12 people that were consistently on class all the time. Okay. And I know we have more. I know we're going to have 15. Your mom will let you. Said you have to be good. You can read tonight. I thought you were reading tonight. Yeah, Nancy's reading tonight. So who's reading today? Who's our guest readers? I shall read the list. Oh no, wait, Lisa, stop. Okay, I touched a button. Okay, tonight we have Samantha, Jenna, Nancy Bulliard, Edwin Walker, Vicky McHale, Laura Keating, Isis, and Aaron. And yeah, right. When Cindy, they were getting a stimulus check. And I'll be on briefly at 6:00. Late bloomers. Yes, it is the late bloomers. So today I'm going to be a reader. You're going to be a reader. I think we and I have talked about that. Is it possible to get kicked out of class? No. It is not possible to get kicked out of class. And I will tell everybody that the live class format will be changing. I will have a moderator for the live class. I have received enough feedback that I need to change things. And the live classes for the membership will be changing. So if Sam's not available to moderate for me that evening, I will find somebody to moderate within the class for me, and it will be a very smooth running vehicle. There we go. Well, I'm still there if there's any indication. You're fine, Vicky. No, you can't get kicked out of class. No. You may get a stern talking to. No. No, you know what? We have so much fun in class. It becomes very tight-knit because you're talking to each other each week. And we do this on purpose. Everything we do within the class is on purpose. I request that everybody bring a beautiful journal that you love. And I will put an email out about that as well. Because I want you to keep a hold of it. And we're going to be writing and writing and writing and writing. And it's just, we build a community. And I think that is equally as important as realizing how intuitive you are is having that community to stand behind you, to be your cheer squad and say, let's go ahead and do this. It's going to come to a time where we're going to have to open it up to 4 hours twice a month to have guest readers come on. And I love doing, wait, Laura Keating wasn't feeling good? I love the fact that people want to jump on and read. And I love the fact that we have a platform to do that from, because it really is. Hello from New Zealand. We have a lot of people from New Zealand. It's so interesting to see just how accurate these late bloomers are. I have a question. Who amongst our late bloomers? First, let's give a hand of late bloomers. Oh, was Nancy not feeling good too? I'm missing things. Who in here's a late bloomer? Just give me a me. You need to figure out which class you belong in. Okay, so this is a good question. If you are confidently working with spirit, you have no problem doing a reading. You feel like I'm connected. You can do mediumship. If you are picking up psychic information and you're confident with it, I welcome you in the mediumship class. If you are doubting yourself, you need to go to late bloomers. And that's only because we work through that doubt. We work through that. Am I really getting messages or am I crazy? Am I really getting messages or am I lying? People do this. You know how I know? Because I did it. I don't want to be untruthful to somebody. And if I'm not actually getting messages and I think I'm getting messages, then maybe I'm not real. That's late bloomer. That's late bloomers right there all day long, because we work through that and we make you realize just how unique you are and how everybody's different. Look at all the late bloomers. Look at all the late bloomers. Woot, woot, y'all. So here's my next question. Is it possible to have a block due to negative energy around you? Yes, your energy can be affected by other people's, especially if you're taking it in like you do, Lisa. Here's my next question. Late bloomers, you guys, are people that didn't realize how exceptional they were until later on in life. And then all of a sudden they realize they are exceptional and they need to move forward and pick up on their intuition. Okay. That's what makes you a late bloomer. Is it possible to have a block because you believe so strong? If you overwork yourself, you can create blockages. If you are like, I've got this, you can also throw ego in the way. That's a thing. That is a thing. So here's my next question. How many people are reading so much more in tune or are reading for the first time since taking late bloomers classes? Who has gone into the late bloomers classes wondering if they are actually an intuitive, coming out on the other and going, holy shit. Can you get a case of Palo Santo? Don't you just love the smell of Palo Santo? I love it. I can sell you in bulk pieces though, Lisa. I can do a bulk thing for you. Tammy Ammett's reading. Yep. Lisa Phillips. Yep. We all have so many incredible things. If we, this is so, love Palo Santo. Yeah, we sell it in our I'll put up our we have a crystal sale going to be on New Year's Day at 2 p.m. guys, Central, on Our Mystical Crystals. Our Mystical Crystals. Go like Our Mystical Crystals on Facebook. That's what it's called, Our Mystical Crystals. Don't forget the S so you won't get it up there. We do have some really incredible stuff. We have some skulls coming in. We have skulls that are in. We have orange calcite bowls, you guys, which are really just not reading online yet. And that's fine, Jamie Ellen. That's fine. Jennifer Vaughn, you're going to be reading like a gangsta. Going to be reading like a gangsta. My mom knew she was intuitive. She never doubted herself. Your mom. We can't talk about your mom. I'll start crying. I don't know why I'm so emotional today. I've just had all these people from Farmville running through my head today. How do we find your shop? The crystal shop is right on the screen. It's ourmysticalcrystals.com. That's where you find our crystals. I just put all the Colombian Lemurians up, you guys. So if you're looking for a very beautiful AAA grade Lemurian, That's the way to do it. They're great sizes for meditating and holding. I have a couple larger ones, but I also have the clusters that are not up yet, and I will get those up today. But the clusters are just off the hook crazy. Very pretty aura I have. Thank you. Devin, tell me what color is it today? What color is it today? Because every once in a while, we do this what color aura, and normally when I do it, I'm against this other darker wall here, and everybody can get a glimpse in. But I haven't checked in on my auric field today. Hello? Oh no, you're Ola. You can't throw different languages at me. I'm all about the Hawaii. Palo is too sweet for you. I'm more of a Michael Kors, Jasmine, Chanel. Oh my gosh, you're killing me. Okay. Are Lemurians always small? How can I tell if a big quartz is a Lemurian? Hold, please. Somebody play some Jeopardy music. Somebody play some Jeopardy music. No, please don't come by me. Don't touch me. Don't follow me. Thank you. Stay out there. Good boys. Okay. So Kelly, we were living in Hawaii. Look at everybody. Pull it out. We were living in Hawaii, and I didn't even struggle on this. I didn't even struggle. This is my personal Lemurian. I'll even take this down off here because it's needs to go away for a minute. This is called the dolphin. This is the dolphin. It goes shoulder to shoulder on me. The dolphin, and I'll show you why you know it's a Lemurian. This is a Brazilian Diamanita Lemurian. As a Dane mother, don't touch me, right? Yeah. This is a Brazilian Diamanita Lemurian. My phone is going crazy. And if I can get it close enough, you can see the barcodes. See all those barcodes? Okay. This is a huge Lemurian. I can't hold it at this height for very long. I'm looking for the rainbows. In this lighting, it's very difficult to find the rainbows, but I think you can see them right in there. And this is a Diamanita. This is about a AA grade Lemurian, okay? Which means it's clear, but it's not crystal clear. I love you guys. You guys are so awesome for doing the Jeopardy music. Do 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 do. Okay, so this particular one, you can see up top there's some rainbows up there. See them up there? Okay. So this is called the dolphin. She is from Brazil, and she's actually been out in the ocean. She come from the Lemurian shop in Oahu at Haleiwa, and the owners of the shop actually know the mine owners, and they purchased her from there. Now, what makes it a Lemurian is, of course, you see the codes for the downloads. Okay, a Lemurian is yeah. So there's actually a class on Lemurians. If you go into the classes on the private membership, you'll find a Lemurian class. It'll explain some of the downloads here and why the Lemurians set their information into the crystals. They knew they were going to not survive for about 5,000 to 6,000 years before the end of Lemuria. Maybe it was 2,000 to 3,000 years. So they set their information into crystals. So it's not just the crystal. It is the feeling. It was a good class. It's the feeling that comes from the crystal. So each person is going to be pulled to a crystal. And yes, you can buy them online. You can still feel the energy online. But I like to have them in my hand personally. And this one, I didn't even struggle. And when I mean, it could have been a struggle because this is not a small crystal. But the other thing is you'll find that Lemurians tend to grow in very tall in singular pieces. Okay, most quartz crystals grow together in clumps, and Lemurians grow in individual shafts like this. So when you find a Lemurian that you like, You see if you link up with it. How do you feel? And this one actually just kind of settled right into my hands. I'd been looking and looking and looking, and I overlooked it for a good amount of time. And then Sam said, let's do that one. And I picked it up, and it's like, that's it. That's it. And this is the dolphin. And she's actually been off of the shores of Haleiwa and swam with the dolphins. The dolphins come up when they go out with the Lemurians, and they swim out there with the dolphins. What's the significance of the rainbows? My geode is busted with rainbows. It's just an inclusion inside the crystal. It really just makes it beautiful and brings in color. You can use it for color therapy. I saw they come in magenta, red, orange. I've not seen them in that color, but I know we have the pink lemon, but I've not seen them. I'm gonna have to look that up, Lori. I bet they're beautiful. You have 2 Brazilian Lemurian twins. So when you're meditating, now this obviously I would set this in my lap if I was to meditate and work running my finger over the barcodes. If you have a smaller piece, obviously it's easier to hold in your hand. And I actually have a couple of really beautiful smokies that have a space right where you can put your thumb if you're meditating to rub. I don't even know where. They're just perfect. But this is my personal piece. This will never be for sale. If this is ever for sale, you guys, there's a red flag and somebody better be messaging me, making sure I'm okay. Okay. Be like, Lisa Dunn hit it. She hit a wall. There's a couple crystals that we won't sell. We have some Andaras that we won't sell. We also have some of these, and pretty much anything that is gifted to us in crystals, we do not sell. It's just the way it is. Titanium and quartz as well. Yeah, we have some titanium quartz. It's going to be, are you talking about titanium covered or titanium aura? So if quartz doesn't come with the barcodes, it's not a Lemurian. That is generally the case. The barcodes are where they store the information. It's just like you would see a barcode, a UPC code on anything. It's particular. It has the information there. And I'm not going to go running around the house again looking for the other Lemurians, but you can actually go onto the store, and I'm not saying go buy or anything. I'm just saying you can go to the store to see the difference. The pictures of the Brazilian, this is a Brazilian Diamonita. And when you look at the Colombian ones that we have online, now there's a couple Brazilians up there, but most of them are Colombians, and you'll look at them and you'll see the difference. There's great barcodes on them, but a lot of them have timekeepers, and they're crystal clear. Most of them are crystal clear. I mean, they're just gorgeous, beautiful. Yeah. I know, it's so beautiful. Lisa says, my Auralite has a spot to run when meditating, but I can't find my chakra beads or my Auralite. Oh no. I don't even have the Auralite online, you guys. I don't even have it online in the store. I should. I have a titanium or a quartz that have barcodes. And the other thing I want to say is it's all about the formation of it. Okay, it's about the formation. It has to have barcodes, and it has to be individual shafts, not just a bunch of. And if I the cluster's on the shelf, and I can't just take my computer out there. Chevrons on them too. I'm not sure what you're talking about with chevrons. When my crystals arrive, how do I go about cleansing them? You can sage them. You can cleanse them with energy if you're an energy worker. You can set them out in the moonlight. If they come like today or tomorrow, they'd be perfect. Set them out in the moonlight. If you have moon water, you could spray them with moon water. Not all crystals can be sprayed with water. Never put any selenite or any grainy kind of crystal into any fibrous kind of crystal like malachite or anything like that into water. But there's a lot of different ways to do it. You can vibrationally do it. You can use tuning forks. You can drum around it. You can rattle around it. Energy work, if you, like I said, if you're an energy worker. Yeah, Kelly, it's really about the feel. It really is about the feel. Mm-hmm. I really, wow, it's 11 o'clock. That's my 5 minutes, you guys. I can't wait for this, for life to return to normal. Amethyst, okay? Amethyst, fine. Amethyst what? I've never seen amethyst colored Lemurians. I can't wait for this moment in time to move on. That was a good 5-minute session, right? I'm really bad at 5 minutes. My guides tell me that there's going to be big changes after the end of February. So, yeah, they hold information codes. Okay, yeah, let me know. Chevrons. Are you talking about timekeepers? Chevrons. And you know what? It's probably something I'm probably just not thinking about it. After February, things are going to change, and not in a bad way. Everything's going to start looking up. So we're going to start prepping it, and we're going to pull that in. We can pull that in a little earlier for ourselves if we want to do that. We do have the cruise coming. I needed to change because we have the cruise coming up in 2022, which sounds like it's a long ways away, right? Right? Here, if you guys want to go, if you want to look into the cruise, here's where you find that information because I haven't been talking about it. Spirit Heart Cruises. If you sign up for the cruise, make sure you say, Lisa sent me, Lisa Fry, My Mystical Life. Not because I get credit. I get a little credit, but it's mostly because if I don't know that you signed up under us, they can't put you into our special stuff that we do because I happen to be the lead speaker on the cruise. We have extra time to go do drumming circles that are specific for our people and other things like that. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. Chevron amethyst is what I'm wondering. Dream amethyst. So make sure that yeah, I'm gonna that's so funny. So Renee, I'm laughing about you because I get it. I get it. Like, come help me in the barn for 5 minutes. There's no 5 minutes in the barn. If you're going to go on the cruise, $100 deposit is all you need to get yourself booked on the cruise, and then you can pay until November. It is a spiritual cruise, so there are 29 plus speakers. I think there's 30 actually at this point. Emily, come on, girl! It is going to be so much fun. I'm speaking about. I think I have 3. I have to look at the schedule. 3. Oh, you're talking about Phantoms. Chris Stokes is talking about Phantoms. She's talking about Phantoms, chevrons. I got it. Okay. I think I have 3 seminars on the cruise, and then we have all these other really great subjects. I know Dr. Gates from Casadega is going to be there talking about trans channel. We have Egyptologists, we have archaeologists. That I know it sounds odd, but she talks about the string of ancient Egypt, numerology, and there's astrologists. There's all sorts of people that are going to be on this cruise doing different. Yeah. I'll talk about those in just a second. Doing different classes, and it's a series of classes. Now, don't think, wouldn't it be nice if he would go? It would be really, yeah, have a nice day, Lori. It'd be really, really nice if he would go. Yeah. So there's so many different things going on the cruise that we also have. We're going to Tullum. And we're going to do light activation ceremony at the Mayan ruins in Tullum. We're going to Cozumel. We're going to someplace else. It leaves out of Fort Lauderdale, 2022 February, end of February. So I know we have people already here on the live that are going. I know that Brad and Heidi are going. I know Vicki Roop is going. I don't know if she's on here. I know Vicky's going. I think Tammy's going. We have on the right under here, under here, right there. See, right down there. SpiritHeartCruises.com. And you will fill out a form, and they call you back. If they don't call you back, you call them. So we are fun people. We really, really are. And here's the thing: we're this much fun, and we've never met. We're going to be the people over in the corner doing the wave that they're going to go, all right, sit down. Because I think we're going to be so excited to gather and get to see each other and finally get to meet in person. That is going to be awesome. Tammy's going on the cruise. Yeah. Yes. It's going to be so much fun. Okay. I know that we've already got at least 12 people that are going. at least 12 people. So we're super excited. And there's only 60 rooms available. So don't miss out. Okay, guys, off we go. It's not going to be the same without Jennifer Vaughn. I've my 5 minutes is there a smoking lounge? Yeah, you smoke on the you smoke on the deck. You can go up and smoke on the deck. We do have a lot of fun. We all chit chat. There's Vicky. I just said your name. I just said your name a little bit ago. We were talking about the cruise because Vicky's going. Okay. All right, guys. This was my 5 minutes. I've got to do better about 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. But I do have work to do. I have stuff to get packed and sent out today because people want their Quistos. I know, Jennifer, you're good. You're fine. We will satellite with you because I pay for the internet when I'm going on a cruise. Yeah, I pay for the satellite so we can do lives. Fun stuff. Okay, guys. I'm gonna I gotta get my room number set up so that I can start my flyers and stuff so everybody knows what room I'm gonna be in. Anyhow, everybody have a wonderful afternoon. Maybe shoot for the first half hour. I know, right? I gotta stop. I start talking and that's it. Okay. We're out. We're out, and everybody have a wonderful afternoon. And we will see you tonight, between 6 and 9 here on My Mystical Life on Facebook. Actually, it'll probably be between 6 on Facebook. It has to be on Facebook. Between 6 and 9 on My Mystical Life is our guest readers. We have Nancy Bulliard, we have Erin and Isis Kilmer, we have Vicky McHale, we have Edwin, we have Samantha. I'm forgetting somebody. I don't want to forget anybody. Laura Keating, and Jenna Clark. So we have guest readers tonight between 6 and 9. So see you guys tonight. Come meet some of our alumni and have some fun. So everybody, talk to you guys later.